let's get started. Again, I'm Dawn Olszewski, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we're going to do a how'd she do that video. 4 cards I got for you today, and so we're going to go through these as quick as I can and keep it, nice and short. All right? Okay, again, from last week, everything is Rosy product medley. Awesome. So if you missed the Facebook Live, it's still on my Facebook business page. I did upload it to YouTube today. So, and in the YouTube one, I've included links to the blog posts that I have on my blog, DOstampingwithDawn.com, and all the measurements and all the little tips and tricks that I shared with you. Well, not all of them, but are in the video, but at least the measurements and the supply list is on the blog post. So be sure and check those out. I'm going to do the same thing with today's. It takes me a few days to get all that done, but the same thing will happen. All right, so yay, let's get started. Now, today's focus is mainly going to be on the gorgeous paper. Now, if you don't have this yet, this designer series paper has some rose gold tones in it. You get 6 sheets of different patterns, and they're double-sided, and you get 8 of each. 48 sheets, that's incredible. Plus, you get the rose gold foil as well, 8 sheets of this. So, here's what's going to happen. When you start to play with this, you're going to have a lot of scraps. So today is kind of a scrappy day. We're going to use up some of those scraps in 3 of our cards, and we're going to do a fun fold at the end. All right? Let me just scooch this out of the way. And we're going to start off, what should we start off with? I think we should start off with one of these. Let's do this one. All right. Ooh, I have the finished one over here. So this is what we're going to do. Is a great way to use up your scraps. So let's talk about this a little bit. So what I would recommend doing is cutting some strips of your scraps into 1 inch by 3 inches. Okay, and then you can cut a 1 inch off. So you'd have a 1 by 2 and a 1 by 1 square. Just cut some of your scraps into that and then lay them out, and whatever is like, oh, that's wonderful. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move some things around. I've already cut my 3 inch strips, and I've already cut the 1 inch off. So I have a variety to choose from here. I know, pretty cool, huh? So basically what we're going to do is we're going to just flip some over, and we will just decide what patterns work the best for us. So on this card, what I did was I put it directly onto a panel of white. This is 4 by 5 1/4. But this time what I'm going to do is that I thought it would be easier for laying everything out is to have a 3 1/4 inch square. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a piece of, there we go, navy here so we can see. All right, so let's do some flipping around. So I really like this pattern. You probably noticed that from last time. So I'm just going to kind of lay some of those out. So this one has the stripes on the back. Leaves and more striping. That's kind of pretty there. And each time you make one, you're probably going to go, they'll all look different. Let's see. What else? You got to use this one. Oh, this one's just so cute. I just love that one. And I'm thinking we need maybe a lighter pink down there. What do we got for light pink? We got this one. Ooh. Okay, that's cute. I'm really happy with that. So let's go ahead and glue this down. So let me talk about how I like to do these kinds of kind of patchworky sort of things. I like to start in a corner. Okay. And let's see. I don't like to put, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it yet because, ooh, it's already really sticking. So snail in Minnesota really sticks. So you just want to be a little bit careful no matter, depending on where you are. I like to give myself a little bit of time for some wiggle room, but that looks pretty darn good. So then I go to the opposite side, and then we'll fill in the middle last. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, were we gonna do this one? See, now once I flip things over, then I'm kind of like, what did I have up there? You're all probably going, oh, Dawn, it was the, I'm gonna use this one. Probably was the other one. That's okay. You can change your mind as you go. You put the stripes this way. There. And then these last two. So I'm flipping these, Dawn. Give yourself little reminders along the way. So this not only would work, obviously, for the Rosy. Everything is Rosy. Product medley. But you probably got a lot of scraps laying around your house, too, right? In your craft room, anyways. And this is a great way to use them up. There we go. So, oh, I even like it like that. The little things you learn along the way. So you could put it like this. You could put it like that. For this one, I have it on the white going this way. We'll just slide it underneath here. How cute! I even like that one. So you can make all kinds of little designs. Thanks for the hearts. I love them. All right, and then I just finished it off with the greeting. This is stamped in the Melon Mambo, and just tie off a little bit of twine if you want. It's optional. And how quick was that? Quick card. Yay. All right, now moving on. Got another card. That's an easy card. And for some of you, if you watch my blog, you've seen this style of card many times. But I'm going to, again, just show you some tricks for it. So this is a 9 square card. These are all 1-inch squares. So the tip for this is I typically pick 3 patterns. So we're going to kind of almost do a little bit of a, what should we call it, like a tic-tac-toe here. Okay, and let's see, let's start with this in the bottom. And go like this. And I think I'm going to have that one there. Oops, where'd it go? Put this here. And that's, you know, that's kind of the fun of this. So I think because I got this one going up there, this is going to go here. Let's see. This has to go here, which means I got to put my stripe here. And this here. And that is how you get your 9 square. Okay? So now, same as the other one, we start in a corner. Now, this one's just a little bit differently. So I'm going to move this out. I'm going to keep them lined up so that I'm doing it in the order that I want to do it in. Okay? So I typically start with the bottom row. So I'm going to start with this corner. And then I'm going to do the opposite corner. Okay, and then I do the middle. Alrighty, there we go. Now I turn it. Well, actually what we're going to do is we're going to do up this side. So we're going to move these so that I don't get confused. It's easy to get me confused these days. How about you guys? I don't know why. I guess the passing years is probably the reason. Okay, and then we'll put this one here. Okay, so now we want these two to go right there. We're going to put the corner one in first. And then the center one. And just like that, we are going to be done in no time at all. Probably the hardest thing to decide on cards like this is just what patterns you want to use. All right. I see I got one a little bit wonky. Maybe we'll try to fix it. We'll see if it comes up. This one here. Ooh, Oh, it's not gonna, oh yes it did. Yay, yay, that makes me happy when they come up. Okay, then we're gonna line it. So this was 3 1/4 inch square. We're going to put it on a mat of rose gold because we want it to pop. And this is 3 3/8. We just want a little bit of an edge on it. Okay, now we're gonna end up putting it on here, and here's how we're gonna do a little decorating of it. So I've already pre-stamped one of the labels that comes with the kit. And then I have these little dies here. So those were cut with the die set that comes with it. And I just got cut out 2, and surprisingly, they came out really, really nice. So I was happy with that because this is pretty detailed. I didn't have to work really at it at all. So I'm going to take some dimensionals. We're going to put that on the back. Let's see, like this. Oops. And then, as you can see, this card I haven't even done. So I don't even have a one that's prepared. We're winging it on this one, but that's okay. Kind of had something in mind, and I'm kind of like going, I hope it works out. Do you ever do that? Well, I probably do that a lot, but I don't do it often on a video. I want mine to kind of, be done. I know it's going to work. Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to be cute. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive there just to make sure it sticks. We're going to go ahead and lay this down. Okay. Like this. And another thing that I like to do is to do the 3, kind of these 3 sides are even, kind of like matte. Oh yeah, that's cute. Love it. So in fact, I'd probably move it just a smidge over a little bit more. There we go. How cute is that? And super easy and super quick. Yay. Okay, moving on. All right, I do have another one with your scraps, and this one's easy too, and it's kind of a favorite of mine. Lining up different patterns of paper with just strips. So these strips are 4 inch by 3 1/4 inch, and what I got here is just this is Whisper White Thick. It's you could probably do this at any landscape, the top fold or the side fold. I like top folds a lot. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. So before I get ready to do all the little pieces, we're going to put this little kind of label medallion together. Okay. Now I've pre-stamped the thank you. I love the fonts on these sentiments. They're just perfect. So I'm going to cut this out with the Taylor Tag Punch. And notice I'm coming down a little bit because I want to give myself some room to put those flowers on. All right. Maybe I'll come down even a smidge more and center it. Oh, I'm a little shaky today. I wonder what's going on. All right. There we go. All right. And as long as I got the punch out, we're going to create kind of our own gold foil label. So how we're going to do that is we're going to cut this in half lengthwise. Okay, and then we're going to take some adhesive, and then we're going to line this up. All right. Now I just want a smidge showing, because then it kind of duplicates the look of the other labels that come with the kit. I kind of like that. So there you go. You can make your own. We have a few punches like that would work for you to create your own kind of, I'll call them rose gold sentiment labels. How's that? There we go. Okay. So that is close to being ready. What we're going to do, hopefully I have it. Oh, here it is. We're going to go ahead and add, no, I'm going to wait on that. We're going to wait. I'll come back to that. All right. I'm going to just set a few things aside here and give me some room. And my paper, here's my paper strips. So we need 5 of them. And I typically start to lay down the middle, but for now, I think I have some extra strips, so now I just kind of want to arrange them. I have some extras of that one. Maybe this on top. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Ooh, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, so that was easy. So now let's go to our card base. And we're going to take the center one. Oops. And I'm going to just do one end because then I definitely have some wiggle room. And we're going to start, like I said, we're going to start roughly in the middle here. And want it over just a smidge more. There we go. Okay, then we'll just work down and then we'll work back up. All right, another, like I said, this is another great Scrappy card. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't want that side. I got another one. So there you go, not paying attention. Sounds about right. Okay. So you've probably seen this card. Let's see, where have I seen this card? In the catalog. Not this particular card, but the layout. So there was a popular card. I think it was done with the gala, the gingham gala. And that is, ooh, no, I'm going to do this side. That is in the occasions catalog. So there was like a strippy card, I'll call it. Ooh, maybe I won't call it that. 5 strips of cards, of paper. And there you go. So later I'll probably, obviously I'll put those down. But for now, it's laid out just like I want it. Okay, so what we're going to do, actually, I'm going to get a few of them down because we're going to put our label on. Oh, I'll just finish it. All right, there we go. Okay, so the label, I'm going to go ahead and pop that up with dimensionals, my fave. Anyone else like dimensionals? They are my really ultimate favorite. And see how I'm lining this up? I got this sides, I should say, of the tag are being centered in this second piece. I know, I'm kind of particular about stuff like that. I probably shouldn't be, but I am. Okay, next, I'm getting out rose gold. Is this a rose? This is rose, let's see, thread, metallic thread. And it looks really nice with this. So I'm just I'm gonna take some off of here. I don't know how much. It's gonna go around my fingers a few times, but first, I'm gonna get some adhesive on the back of my flower. And let's see if my fingers are working for me today. You guys probably all know what that is, right? This is that whole messy twine thing, so I'm just gonna put it on there. Oh yeah, see, one's coming off, no big deal. We'll arrange it to some place that I don't have it kind of hanging off. There. See that? That is really cute, but we're gonna put it this way instead. All right, get a dimensional. Actually, probably put 2 so we know that tape is going to stay. Look at this. We're almost done with our 3rd card here. And how am I doing on time? Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. It's only been 20 minutes. I rock, don't I? Sorry. Okay, there we go. Cute! Another cute card. What do you guys think? Pretty awesome, right? Okay, we're done with that one. Gosh, I only have one more left for you guys, but this one, yeah, this one's very cool. So it was on my blog last Saturday, and I thought it would need just a little bit of extra tips on it. So this is a collar fold card, and so this is what it looks like. And this is why they call it a collar fold, because it resembles a collar. So, very easy, all right? It may look like, oh, where should I put the cut? Because you're going to cut this, and we're going to pull back the edges of the designer series paper. So, let's do that. Now, this measures 5 1/4 by 4, but you could fill the whole card if you want. This is like crafter's choice. You could do a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. It's totally up to you. And like, see where I folded mine? I folded mine about 3/4 of an inch, maybe 5/8 in from the edges, and folded them down from there. I've seen them where they folded them from the tip of that corner, the tip of that corner. It doesn't matter. It's crafter's choice. It's whatever you like, whatever like comes over you. But I am, so for this one, so this is 5 1/4. So at 5 inches, 2 1/2 would have been the center. We need another 1/4 inch. So it's 2, what is that? 1/2, 5/8. So it's 2 5/8 is where I cut it. And I've already pre-cut this. I've cut it 2 inches in. All right, and now we're just gonna gently fold this back. Now I know I don't want to go all the way to the corner, so let's do this. And actually, this one is because of the way I cut it, it's letting me to get like a flat, like this is kind of a triangle. It really kind of lets me go there. So sometimes just let your paper just take your crafting to where it wants to go. It's like sometimes your hair, you have a good hair day, you got a bad hair day. And sometimes it just wants to go where it goes. Okay, so the next tip I'm going to talk about is how to get this stamped where you want it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just put just a little dab, just to hold it in place. And this is a Balmy Blue card base, and I do have it at a top fold, so it is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. All right, so it already slid a little bit, so I'm just going to press it where I have that. Now, because I really don't want to get ink on this, I'm going to take my bone folder and just use it to run a line, a scored line, which no one's going to see after the card is put together. I don't even see it now, but when I take it off, I can see it, so I know where to stamp. Voila! I love that tip. All right, so we're going to stamp that with the Night of Navy. Let's turn my greeting around. Okay, so I apologize if my head gets in the camera, but I do kind of want to get this. Oh, it is. Oh, well, I'll bring it down. Kind of want to get this. That looks good. Yay! Looks great. Okay, so that's the hardest part, probably, is how to get your image stamped in there. But now it's all about the decorating. That's the fun part of this. You could go simple or really put it, really play it up, which is what I did. But I couldn't help myself. This is such a fun product medley to work with. So let's see, what did I start with? First, I started with a doily because I thought it'd make a cute edge to my collar. So this is our pearlized doily. And all I'm going to do is put a little on the back of that. And I was just so giddy when I saw that it lined up really nice. Isn't that like perfect? And we'll put this here. All right. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to take, let's see, some dimensionals. And because I did like these kind of popped up a little bit. I'm just going to add one. That's all it really needs on each side. And we're going to lay that down. There you go. Okay, now we're going to just do this decorating here, and I have everything pre-cut. Yay. But I'm going to show you how I did that. So the first one here is in Melon Mambo. That's the large flower. Then the two smaller flowers are also Melon Mambo, but they're stamped off. And the center is those little dots with Night of Navy, and then the two leaves, Night of Navy. So how I did this is I've worked with the largest one first. Let's see, glue dot right in the center. Okay, then we're going to put that. Now you have some, depending on how far up your greeting is, and if you're going to add a few more flowers, this kind of dictates where you want to put that. And I think that's perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put dimensionals on all of these. And then I'm ready to go. Here and here. All right. Now last time I did my card like this. So I want to show you that. I put the leaves on next. Because actually that's where I thought it was going to be done. And then I kept looking at it going, it needed something else. Okay. And we can even like pop this little guy up. There we go, give it a little dimension. But you could leave it there. That's just as cute. But I took it another level. That's what these little flowers are for. And I just really loved, and I didn't use dimensionals on these, so I'm gonna peel them off. That's all right. And I probably used glue dots. It's probably what I ended up using. We're just gonna tuck them under here like that. That's so cute. Rip this one off. And then add the next one. Yay! So what do you guys think? It needs one more thing, doesn't it? And it's on this table somewhere. And that is the mirror embellishments right here. So one thing, I think I showed you last time to go ahead and pull the covers off before you put it on. And you know, I kind of am doing it the opposite now. I'm just pulling this off. And then my like thumbprints and stuff isn't going to be on there. And then I pulled it off. So that's a new little tip for you. Oh my gosh, how's that? We did 4 cards in 30 minutes. I'm so impressed. So yay! So first, okay, so let's cover again. Everything is Rosy, only May. So it's the 16th. You've got 2 weeks left to get it. However, if they run out before the end of the month, then they're gone. $80 for 10 products. That's pretty awesome. That includes a stamp set and matching dies. So, yeah, you should get that. I mean, I truly can't say enough about it. I think I told you in the last one, I wasn't sure. But I'm so happy I got it. I mean, I truly am having fun playing with this. I'm actually going to have a hard time putting it down. But that's okay. I can still play with it afterwards. Now, if you shop with me, you can qualify for a lot of different things. First off, everyone who places an order with me, you place your order online, or if you're in one of my clubs, you would get this too. You'll get a PDF, and this month's PDF is a project tutorial, and it features Gingham Gala. All right, and so a picture of the card is included, as well as step-by-step instructions. And then at the $50 level, I don't have that with me today. So at the $50 level, I have a loyalty program where you can earn what I call loyalty stars. So at $50 increments, you would get 1 star, for 50, 2 stars for 100, so on and so forth. You can collect them over a year's period of time, and you can redeem them for me for either a stamp set or a die set valued at $28. Pretty cool. And then $65 level, you'll get my VIP host code gift. So when you place your order online, you'll use the host code if your order is under $150. If it's over, be sure to redeem those Stampin' Rewards for yourself. You'll still get this from me, all right? And yes, you can get all 3. All right. And when you place your order for $80, you can add on a few things, like if you don't have the stamp pads for the navy and melon mambo, or if you're running short on those same cardstock, add those to your order and you'll be at 100 perfectly. And you can get 2 loyalty rewards and get a good start on your earning your free product from me. All right. So you guys have a fabulous weekend in Minnesota here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's gorgeous in your area too. Thank you for watching.